Hey guys, Omar here, broker and CEO of Alden Mortgage and OMA Realty. So this market in 2021, I don't know how many times I have to say, yeah, it is stupid, it is crazy, it's just nuts. But FHA and VA are just getting pounded. They're just my buyers with FHA and VA loans, and me being a veteran, I focus on a lot of my VA clients. So let's go ahead and figure out why exactly are you not getting your offer accepted. Now, before we get started, if you do like a lot of my content, please like, subscribe, comment, or not like, or whatever you want to do, but it helps grow this channel out. So really appreciate it. Now, I'm a real estate broker here in the state of California. We do Northern California and Southern California. So let's get a little bit in depth with what's going on with the VAs and FHA loans. Now, VA and FHA, let's just talk with FHA first. Now, FHA is great for first-time homeowners, people who have low down payments, between 3.5%. Now, in this current market that we're in right now, you can't really compete with these people that are going over asking, because obviously we don't have enough funds to go ahead and compete with somebody who's putting, 100,000 over asking or whatever crazy number that it might be. We are stuck to a specific amount, and that's it. Anything more, we're completely out of the game. We have to go ahead and go at asking what is appraised for and nothing more, because then we have to come out of pocket for it. Now, mind you, whenever you are applying with an FHA or a VA loan, there are certain things that sellers are asking for right now that only apply for people who are on a conventional side, who have a little bit extra money that they could put towards the down payment. Now, with FHA and VA, this is the main reason why I always emphasize on why you need a good broker or agent on your side, because they need to go ahead and let the selling agent know and put that package together that you are a very, very qualified buyer. You are not just some random person. We already ran you through our automated underwriting system. We already pre-approved you, not pre-qualified, because there is a big difference. I'll go ahead and put a link on the difference between qualifications and pre-approval, but you're already pre-approved. And then when it comes to VA is 100% financing. You don't need a down payment. You don't need all of that. So this is one of the main reasons why your offer should be accepted, but it also relies very heavily on your real estate agent to go ahead and make sure that you are packaged in a way to that seller that you are a very, very good and qualified buyer. Now, before I go any more in depth, yes, I do understand. Myself, I use VA loans, I use FHA loans only because I don't want to put that much extra down payment. So yes, you could have potentially a lot more in your account, and you're choosing to use the FHA or VA loan because, let's just face it, if you don't have to put that much down and you get a same rate, why not, right? So to make it clear, yes, I do understand a lot of people do, but we're just going to go ahead and do the hypothetical on using FHA or VA because you don't have enough money in an account to go ahead and cover anything other than the closing costs to go over asking price. Now, this is the part that comes back with the buyer agent and the seller agent. Now, you are the buyer and your buyer agent. Now, let's just say when you're sitting at the table, now majority of real estate agents are not lenders as well. They're not real estate mortgage brokers. They're just real estate agents or real estate brokers, and they don't separate it. Now, us on our side, we do both of them. So there's this big misunderstanding about how qualified a single buyer is. Are you less qualified because you have an FHA loan or a VA loan? Absolutely not. Absolutely 100% not. You are just as qualified as somebody who has 5%, 10%, 20%. Now, mind you, now that we're shooting this video, we are in March. What is this? April 6th. April 6th. You could do a jumbo loan for 10% down, which is better than the 20% down, and no mortgage insurance. We'll get to that in another video. But the misconception of you not being a qualified buyer, this is something that the buyer agent has to explain to the seller agent. Hey, my client is just as qualified, and if not more qualified, than somebody who has 20% down, who has 10% down, however much that they have down, 30% down, whatever number that they have. Now, will you be as qualified as a cash buyer? No, No loan out there is more qualified than somebody who's bringing cash to the table. So aside from bringing cash to the table, as far as loans go, FHA and VA are awesome. They're perfect. I don't understand why. I don't get it. Doesn't make sense to me, but whatever. Whenever you are presenting to the selling agent, it's kind of important, to have this open line of communication with them and let them know, hey, my client's debt to income. So not only send the proof of funds, not only send your pre-approval letter, but also state that, oh, listen, and if this is the case, everything is case by case, but you could potentially have a lower debt to income than the person putting 20% down. You could have more in reserves than the person putting 20% down. You could have you could be way less of a risk than somebody that's putting that 10, 15, 20, 30% down. So this is something that a good buyer agent would know, because every single real estate agent or real estate broker has that best friend, and that their best friend is their lender, the person that finds the money, to go ahead and make the selling agent understand, hey, you know what, we're actually really, really solid. This is going to be a strong offer, and we're already, and if you are pre-approved, that means we skipped a whole bunch of steps. We're already done with most of the underwriting stuff. We are done with most of things that don't need to be taken care of anymore, and that benefits you. Now, the biggest problem, other than people thinking that, oh, you are not a qualified buyer, the biggest hurdle with any FHA and VA loan